Back to Sports Extra. John Hayes just wrapped up his second season as head coach of the St. Louis Park girls basketball team. The Orioles finished 13-15 this year. You could argue their biggest win of the season didn't come in a game, but rather a practice.
Here we go, Wolves.
If you ever need to find Lucas Dean,
Yeah, nice pass. Yeah!
just look in the gym.
Woo! Very serious. He's in the gym all the time. I'd say he's a gym rat. Drive!
Inside this gym at Hopkins High School,
In. Yeah, sports has always been his superpower, I'd say.
Lucas's super play powers the Courage Kenny Junior Rolling Timberwolves on the court at the National Conference Wheelchair Basketball Tournament, where his mom Karen watches him compete.
And his real love has been basketball. Yeah.
Back in middle school, Lucas shared that love for the sport with someone else, which set the wheels of fate in motion.
John Hayes, who is the head coach at St. Louis Park, was also Lucas's middle school teacher, and they have a shared love of basketball.
Elbows under the ball, and I have good form.
And as I took over the program here in St. Louis Park, he was moving on to high school as a ninth grader, and I thought, hey, we need this kid a part of our program.
Now in his second year as head coach, Hayes still has Lucas right by his side as student manager.
We get to play in front of fans on our home court, practice at our high school, and Lucas doesn't always have that opportunity. And seeing the joy that it brings to him, I love seeing that.
He's just very committed also to making sure that Lucas's sport is represented.
Not just represented, but experienced.
One of their favorite practices is when we play wheelchair basketball.
Together with Courage Kenny,
Elbow behind your hand.
Coach Hayes and Lucas are putting the team in Lucas's seat, where they're learning what makes his superpower so impressive.
Seeing our adaptive programs kind of blend with high school athletics that are taking place in Minnesota is just everything.
I can show what I know about the game, and since they're trying wheelchair basketball, like, they can know how I play the game too. Two different perspectives.
The perspective to see how sports and community
I mean, the St. Louis Park community has been everything to us.
can open a world of opportunity.
It keeps things in perspective for both myself as a coach. At the end of the day, we're just playing basketball, and also for our players, that we have a lot of good things going on here.
In St. Louis Park, Will Hall, KARE 11 Sports.
Awesome to see Lucas's smile on there. Coach Hayes is the best.
Another great story, Will. Lucas reminded me of a young me when I saw it go through the net.
Buckets. Straight buckets.
Straight